Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me just fix this up. Oh. For those meeting me for the first time, this would have been the most absurd start to a tour. I just had a few app issues. Oh, what's that? There we go. Smoothie stain. Breakfast smoothie stain. G'day, everyone. G'day, Suzanne. G'day, LS. Buongiorno. G'day, TM. Poppy, Stephanie, Carla from Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, Lois. I'm good, thanks. So nice to see you all. Yes, a behind-the-scenes preview. I'm sorry I'm late. The app wasn't starting, so I'm going to send them an email after this, a troubleshooting email. It said that it can't connect to the stream, so I had to restart my phone. And you know what it's like today. It's not like the old Nokias where you can restart the phone and then it just basically goes straight back to no, it takes ages for the phone to restart and then all that sort of jazz. So it doesn't matter. We're here now, and that's all that matters. Wow, I'm so excited to have you with me. I want to welcome you. Today's meditation is being held here in the Melbourne's Women's Pioneer Garden, the Women's Memorial Pioneer Garden, because I want to dedicate this meditation to the wonderful women in my life, and many of you are in this chat. So thank you. Thanks for being in my life. So we'll begin this meditation shortly. How we usually do it is that we talk. I'll brief you a little bit. We'll do an introduction about why this tour is significant to me, and why it's important for you, especially considering we're starting the year off in we're starting the year off, and it's going to be a great year for us. And there's so much more to explore, so much to seize. We're going to have an amazing year, all of us. Okay, and the best way to manifest a successful year is by actually, firstly, seeing yourself achieve it. Right? You got to see yourself achieve it. You got to see it before you can actually achieve it. And when you see it, you can then take your first step. As Dr. Martin Luther King once said, you got to take the first step. You don't necessarily have to see the staircase yet. Just take that first step and then follow the lights. So exactly, imagine you're already there. Thanks for the tip, Julianne. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks, Laura. Yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, this is, I took a risk. I went to a new hairdresser for the first time. I took a Italian guy and he nailed it. I'm so happy that I took that risk. So I'll be going back to him now. Thanks, Corrine, for your tip. I really appreciate it. So yes, creative visualization. Thank you, Suzanne. Let's begin. So why is visualization so important? You've got people who believe the visualization in order to manifest the life that you want is linked to the law of attraction, which is valid in the field of quantum physics. And then you have people who just believe that physiologically it actually helps you achieve what you want because you're actually setting your mind, you're setting these psychological patterns that will lead you in that direction. So thanks, guys. Wow. Okay, that guy is definitely seeing me again. So it's important because when you actually see where you want to be in life, right? It's actually, it actually empowers you to go ahead and take those first steps, as Dr. Martin Luther King stated. When you can actually see yourself walking through those corridors, you do feel more empowered, you feel more confident, and it feels more familiar to you. It feels a little less intimidating. So it's very important. And then, of course, you have the camp that believe in the law of attraction. I'm one of them. I do believe in, I'm spiritual. I do believe in energy, but I'm not going to out there. I'm not going to enforce my beliefs onto you. We all believe in our own different things, but I do believe that there is an energy exchange, as Carla just so correctly pointed out. There is an energy exchange in the universe, and that we radiate energy, right? I believe there is still so much we don't understand and know as humans. We haven't even figured it out yet. And I do strongly and fervently believe that, and that is now me veering into Beverly S's question. Exactly, Carla. It's quantum physics. The law of attraction believes that when you actually visualize something, when you see something in your mind, and when you experience the emotions linked to actually achieving that thing, you radiate energies into the universe that actually, bring you closer to that thing. Now, some people call it the universe, others call it God, and some people don't believe in either, and they just believe that when you do that, you're actually empowering yourself and setting a path for yourself. And all three are valid to those individual people, right? So we all have our different reasons as to why we want to do it, and it's valid to every single one of you. There's no right and wrong, okay? I believe in a bit of everything. I believe in God, I believe in energy, and I believe in the science and psychology behind the law of attraction. So to me, it is overall a very it's a very rational, and it's a no-brainer for me. It's a very important approach. There is so much power to the mind, Fatima, 100%, and we still we don't understand our mind yet. So in this session, and if it goes successfully, I will do it often. Now, they say that the best time to visualize is before you go to bed for two reasons. Firstly, when you visualize what you want in life, exactly, energy is very powerful, Lois, and we haven't even learned how to tap into our energy. When we do go to bed and visualize what it is that we want, firstly, we're laying to rest, but our subconscious is at its most active. So now subconscious is out there trying to figure things that we, in our conscious states, could never figure out, right? Because our subconscious is way more powerful than our conscious mind. So best time to visualize is at night. And it's also, you sending off while you're sleeping, you're sending off those energies. And then when you wake up, you're waking up with this incredible feeling of, like you can actually do it. So are you during your self-reiki at night? Amazing, Lois. That's so good. Follow your internal compass. Be heart-centered. Go with intuition. Exactly. All correct, Carla. So hello, Gail from Toronto. So very, very important. And I think that this is such an important meditation. So in this meditation, we're going to actually meditate. You can't tune in. You can't tune in to the law of attraction. You can't tune in to actually manifesting what it is that you want, into attracting the energies that you're looking for, if you're in the future or if you're in the past. Okay, you have to be in the present moment. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you into the present moment, and then we're going to live those experiences like you're actually doing them in the now. Okay, you're not actually pretending that you're there. You're not imagining what it will be like to be there. I want us to immerse ourselves into what it is that we want. And then our body and our mind and our subconscious and the energies that we project will all feel empowered to achieve that down the track. Okay? So first thing we need to do, which is the most important thing, I'm going to walk and I'm going to find a nice positioning for us so we can, so you can have a beautiful, in case you decide to open your eyes for whatever reason, you have something nice to look at and not this face of mine. So let's just find a nice little spot for us to position ourselves for the meditation. If this is your first time meeting me, then I want to welcome you. It's such a pleasure and such an honor and a privilege to have you with me. Feel free to introduce yourself. Say hi if it's your first time with me. My name's Alex, obviously. Say hi, introduce yourself, and hey, Lynn, lovely to see. And yeah, follow my channel. You can click on the follow button. It'll be somewhere on the screen if you're not following me already. And you'll be exposed to so many more. Last thing, before we begin this meditation, I'm going to sit down. Before we begin, we've got a mindfulness retreat. Thank you, TM. Thank you so much for the link. I really appreciate it. We've got a mindfulness retreat coming up, a Hago mindfulness retreat. It's for a few hours. It'll be next week. Come join us. I've teamed up with Hago and a few other guides. I'll be opening the retreat with my first session, which is an introduction to meditation. And yeah, come check it out. It's going to be out of this world. Honestly, you're going to feel not $1 million. You're going to feel $1 billion. Okay, so it's going to be great. That's okay, Carla. Well, it's great to have you back into the world of mindfulness. Thanks for following, Emma. Excited for the retreat. Yes. And Joe is also, I'm actually, it's an honor to team up with Joe. He's a great Reiki. He's a Reiki master and he's a fantastic meditation instructor. And I highly recommend you check out his tours. He's a great guy and he's got a good soul. So, okay, let's begin. Okay. For this meditation, it goes without saying that you should not be operating heavy machinery or flying a plane or driving a car or any of the likes. So just ensure that you're sitting down comfortably in a very safe place, safe position, ideally alone. But if you have an animal companion with you and that you want them to join you, but you'll find that they will actually jump on your lap along the way because they will, your energy will attract them. But just ensure that you're in a very comfortable place and safe space. Now, you will find that as this meditation will involve visualization, okay, which means you'll have to visualize things. So now I am aware, I'll put the crane away. Good, Manny. Perfect, your cat's already with you. So I'm aware and I'm very, I've been doing this for long enough to know that there are some people who can't visualize images, and that's perfectly fine, okay? So if you're one of those people who can't visualize images, images aren't the only things that you can visualize. You can visualize smells and tastes and sounds, okay, and things that you can touch, okay? So there are many other things that you can visualize. So if you find that, smelling, tasting, so if you find that seeing the visualization isn't working for you, try to focus on the other four senses and see if that works for you, okay? And at the end of it, stay back after this meditation. We will gather, we will talk, we'll share, you can ask questions, and we're gonna feel amazing because you are going to have the best 2023, well, the only 2023, but the best year of your entire life. You will see, and you're going to attract it. These things don't come by accident. They come because of you manifest these things into your life. We're going to work on this together. Together, we are going to bring the best year of your life. You'll see, okay? I can visualize, I just can't manifest ever. You will manifest, Lois. You will. It just takes patience. And sometimes it comes to you when you least expect it. Okay. Now let's, Now let's switch the camera. Whoa, go away. Ah. Oh, sorry. It was a moth. I've got a moth phobia. All right, let's go. How beautiful is that? Okay, stunning. Let me just position the camera. There we go. Okay, so can you hear me okay? Okay, so I'm going to ask from you. Welcome to everyone who's just joined. You've come just in time. I'm going to ask from you to find yourself seated comfortably with your back upright, not too rigid, but in a very comfortable position. And your hands can be by your sides. They don't have to be in any funny position. Just be comfortable. That's the most important thing. Comfort is queen. I'm going to ask from you to now take a deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can. And then slowly exhale. And as you're exhaling, you may gently and slowly close your eyes. And now I'd like you to just notice the pace and the rhythm of your breath. I don't want you to change the pace. I just want you to observe it. Notice it. Witness the pace of your breath. Take a few moments. Now, you'll find along the way that at some points your thoughts will be arising, seeping in, and that's fine. That's perfectly normal. It's healthy, in fact. All I'm going to ask from you to do when that happens, I just want you to notice the thoughts. Just observe the thoughts. You can label the thought. And then when you're done with that, go back gently to your breath. Whenever that happens, always embrace the thought. Never fight it. Never be annoyed by it. Just embrace it. Notice it. And label it. And then go back to your breath. Now I'd like you to just pay attention to how deep each breath naturally is. Just notice the depth of each breath. Again, don't try to change the depth or alter it. I just want you to witness it. Witness the natural depth of each inhale and exhale. And I'll give you a few moments. Well done. And now I'm going to ask from you to just notice where the breath is felt most distinctly. Where do you feel the breath the most? Without thinking about it too much. Where does it come from? Inside your nostrils? Your chest moving with each in and out breath? Your belly rising and falling with each inhale and exhale? Just explore this for a few moments. Self-awareness is key in meditation. Well done. And now I'd like you to just notice how you're feeling right now. Notice if there's any tension anywhere in your body. Is there any discomfort? I want you to acknowledge it. I want you to explore a particular part of your body that is experiencing tension right now. Don't find it frustrating. Don't try to ignore it. Just notice it. Well done. Now, I'm going to ask from you to take a deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can. And slowly, in your own time, exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to release that tension from your body. Relax your muscles. Well done. And then when you fully exhaled, go back to your breath. Go back to each inhale and exhale. I want to remind you that you are a divine being. You are special. You have some things that no one in this world has to offer. You are so unique. Nothing can replicate you. And I just want you to understand that before we even take our next step forward. There is something in you that nobody in this world can replicate. You are so unique. Just keep focusing on your breath. And there is No matter where and what stage in life you're in, there is still so much for you to give the world. All you need to do is learn how to tap into that and keep focusing on your breath. Focus on where the breath is felt most distinctly. Again, if thoughts seep in, that's fine. Just take note of the thoughts. You may focus on them for a little bit and then go back to your breath. Go back to examining mere sensations of your breath in your own time, at your own pace. There are several areas in life in which that we would like to improve and grow in and manifest goodness. There's our professional ambitions, personal ambitions, and then there are our health ambitions. We all want to strive to be healthy, right? And we all want to strive to be happy. So for a moment there, I just want you to have a think of what is it that you want to achieve on a professional level. Now, if you're retired and you don't have a job or you're not thinking of that part, try to think of a hobby or something that you may want to pursue regardless. It doesn't have to be a professional pursuit. All you have to do is just, for now, label it. And now, what is it that you would like to achieve personally? What is a personal pursuit that you would like to achieve? Something, it could be achieving a certain level of fitness or following a certain regimen or routine, visiting a certain country. Just have a think of that. And lastly, what health goals do you have? Is there anything that you want to achieve health-wise? And it doesn't have to be only physical health. It can be psychological health. It could be emotional health. What is it that you want to manifest into your life that will bring greater health to you? Now that you've thought of those three, I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. And slowly exhale and let those all out into the universe. Relax your muscles. This is stage 1. And go back to your breath. Go back to noticing the mere sensations of your breath. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. Is it a little bit slower? Just notice your body. Is there any tension anywhere? Well, in that case, just relax your entire body. Relax your jaw. Relax your arms and your legs and your belly and your chest. Relax your whole body bit by bit. And now, let's begin with visualization. Remember that if you can't visualize images, you can visualize in many other ways. You can channel your sense of smell, or taste, or sound, or touch. So use whatever is strongest for you. I want you to imagine where you ideally want to be in 5 years from now on a professional level. I want you to imagine yourself exactly 5 years from now. I want you to imagine like it's happening right now. You're experiencing it in this moment. What unique event that is happening 5 years from now truly symbolizes that you have accomplished this one professional goal? I want you to explore the surroundings. If possible, bring in all 5 senses, and if you can only include one sense, such as the sense of smell, then focus on that entirely. Where are you? Are you indoors or outdoors? Who are you with? Alone? Are you with someone special that brings you happiness? Could be a person or an animal companion. Are you sitting or standing? I want you to now explore the feeling that is associated with having achieved this professional goal in 5 years. But I want you to explore this feeling like you're going through it right now. You are currently experiencing this. You have currently achieved this goal. Explore how your body feels. Explore and witness the emotions. Are you engaging in an activity that is linked to this particular professional endeavor? Or are you merely sitting there and expressing a moment of joy or achievement? Keep exploring this feeling for another minute. I truly want you to feel what it would be like to achieve this. You're going to send these off to the universe. And then remember, if thoughts seep in, that's fine. Just take note of those thoughts, and when you're ready, go back to being in that place. Well done. You're doing so well. I'd like you to now take a deep breath in, as deep as you can. And when you're ready, slowly exhale and let out those thoughts and emotions and visuals. Let them all out into the universe. Send them off. Let the universe do the rest of the work. Go ahead. Send them all off. As you exhale. And only when you're ready, when you've fully exhaled, just go back to your breathing. Explore the mere sensations of your breath. Well done. Remember, if thoughts seep in, you just acknowledge them politely, gently, and patiently, and then go back to whatever it is that you're doing. In this case now, the breath. Explore the breath. Explore the sensations. Well done. Relax your muscles. Next, we're going to explore your personal goals for the next 5 years. What is it that you would like to achieve on a personal level? I want you to imagine yourself in 5 years from now having achieved those personal accomplishments. It can be something as simple as solidifying a relationship with someone, or it could just be mastering a hobby. It could be anything. It could be achieving a certain level of fitness or committing to a certain eating regimen. I just want you to imagine what it would feel like 5 years from now, having solidified and cemented this personal goal into your life. Where are you right now? Imagine your surroundings. Imagine what it feels like to have accomplished this particular goal. You are there right now. You have accomplished it. And remember, if you can't see the images, focus on all the other senses and whichever one resonates with you most. Where are you right now? Indoors or outdoors? Alone or with a loved one? Are you engaging in that particular personal quest? Or are you merely resting back and relishing this brilliant accomplishment of having achieved this level of personal satisfaction? If possible, explore the smells of where you're at right now, the sounds, the visuals. How do you feel right now that you have accomplished this personal goal that you have set yourself? How does it feel? Do you feel fulfilled, confident, satisfied? I just want you to explore now the emotions of what it feels like to have achieved this personal goal. Be proud of yourself. It's not easy to commit to something and achieve it. So be very, very supportive of yourself. You deserve all the credit in the world. Well done. I'd like you to take another deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can. And when you're ready, slowly exhale out this accomplishment into the universe and let the universe do the rest of the work in bringing it closer to your life. And when you're fully exhaled, I want you to explore or witness the rhythm of your breath. Witness the pace and don't try to change it. You're merely observing. We're almost there, and you're doing really well. Keep it up. We're almost there. Now you're focusing on your breath. Remember that if thoughts are coming through, just take note of those thoughts, and then notice what happens to those thoughts. Do they slightly diminish or weaken or evaporate? And then when that happens, slowly go back to your breath. Now, I want you to imagine a goal, a health goal that you have. We may be experiencing something or we may be going through something compromising health problem. Whatever it is, it could be emotional, it could be psychological, it could be physical. I just want you to now acknowledge what it is. And now, I'd like you to imagine yourself 5 years from now, having achieved this personal health goal. You're extremely healthy, healthier than you have ever been before. And this issue, this predicament that you are facing is gone. It's no longer in your life. You are now, as you're visualizing yourself, you are now healthy, in perfect health. 5 years from now, you're experiencing it right now. I want you to just think of how far you've come in those 5 years. Imagine what it feels like to be 100% healthy. Imagine the emotions that go through your body, knowing that you have dedicated yourself to bringing the most successful and the most productive health into your life. Just experience it. How are you feeling? Accomplished, satisfied, proud, excited, or all of the above? Are you currently in your mind, are you alone? Are you with someone, a loved one, whom you just feel like you want to share this moment with them? Or even an animal companion who's been there for you as you've been battling this ailment that has been holding you back. You may just want to be alone. This is a journey that you have gone through on your own in some cases. And you just want to celebrate alone. Every answer that you pick will be fine. I just want you to feel this sense of accomplishment, pride. Just experience how you'd feel being 100% healthy, knowing that you have your entire life ahead of you. That's something nobody can take away from you. Great. And now, when you're ready, I'd like you to take another deep breath in, as deep as you can. And when you're ready, in your own time, slowly exhale and send those energies out to the universe. Send those healing powers of visualization and let the universe do the rest for you. And of course, you know what you have to do. This is a team effort. You're teaming up with the universe or with God or with your subconscious. And you're going to create this perfect concoction of success. And you're going to use that to bring out the best version of yourself, the most successful version of yourself you ever thought you could. It's your time to shine. You are in this world because you are meant to shine. Remember, you are divine. You are unique. Nobody in this entire galaxy can replicate you. There is only one you, and only you can bring what you can bring to this world. Just remember that. And now, I want you to say to yourself the following. I am grateful for having such an amazing life. I'm grateful for having such an amazing life. Well done. I'm thankful for having the intention to accomplish anything. I truly believe in myself. I'm grateful for all the people in my life. And lastly, I thank the universe for always being kind to me. And you can switch that to God, or I thank God for always being kind to me. Whatever resonates with you most. And then when you've said those affirmations of gratitude, I'd like you to take one last deep breath in, as deep as you can. And in your own time and pace, slowly exhale. Send more positivity out to the universe to bring closer what it is that you need. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes and welcome back your physical surroundings. Feeling better than you've ever felt before, feeling more hopeful than you ever thought you could. I'd like you to smile. Yeah, just smile. When you smile, the mind doesn't even know if you're being real or not. It just thinks you're happy, so smile. Bring more happiness to your day. And lastly, before we say hi to each other, I want you to think to yourself of one thing about your life that you are grateful for. One thing about your life that you are grateful for. And then when you've thought of that, you can join us back in the chat. Ask questions, share your thoughts. I'll be here to answer your questions, to chat with you. And I want to thank you from the very bottom of my heart for being here and trying this meditation that really does place you ahead of most people, because you are out there doing what is best for you. And let me tell you something, there is no greater investment than you. When you are happy, when you are successful, when you are at full health, the entire world benefits too. So thank you for doing this for yourself. Sending you so much love from down under. Sending you positivity, success, health, good energies. May you achieve everything that you've ever wanted in 2023 and beyond. Lots of love. Okay. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad that you guys... Oh, let me just get up. Ooh. Sorry, my right foot just fell asleep. Wake up. I'm so glad you're feeling relaxed. Wow. Amazing, Suzanne. That's so good to hear. You're all of you absolutely welcome. Let me see if I can catch up on some of the chats. You're welcome, Laura. Love hearts to every single one of you. Lois saying that was hard, but I loved it. Amazing, Lois. And that's the thing. Like it's not always easy. Sometimes it can be a little hard, but the more you do it, it's just like going to the gym. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So thanks so much for doing it, for trying. I really appreciate it. Amazing session. You're absolutely welcome, Robin. Thanks for being here. Penelope, I lost hope and you have helped me find it again. Penelope, that is the best thing I could hear. Thank you so much for saying that. You're welcome, Barbara. I will do that one again. We'll do it once a month. How about that? Let's do this meditation once a month. So you can click on notifications and once a month we'll do it. We'll come together as a group once a month and we will commit to this meditation. Pamela, thank you so much for your tip. I really appreciate it. And Carla, you're ready. A vision board is so important. So yeah, I'm so glad that you're ready to create a vision board. And I highly recommend anyone really try a vision board if you get a chance. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I need to believe in myself more. Lois is saying not good at that. That's fine. And look, it's very hard to sometimes truly believe in our abilities when we're surrounded by so much negativity around the world. You know, you open the news, there's always something bad happening. You go through social media, there's always something bad happening. You walk out on the street, you know, there's so much, well, if you live where I'm living, there's so much going on that can sometimes agitate us. So it's always important to also, you know, just replace ourselves into positive places so we can bring out the best in ourselves. Thank you, Bonnie and Aiden, for your tip. Thanks, Tracy, for your tip. Carla, you read my mind, Alex. I was about to say, do this meditation once a month. I swear I have telepathy powers. Oh, my God, Carla, are you reading my mind? Merci at the end, a grateful tear here. I was yesterday 10 years ago, my brother Herbert, but because I lost my brother Herbert, but because of the meditations I can go on. Oh, thanks for saying that, Natalie, and sending you my hugs and warm wishes. And I hope you're okay. And let's make this a very positive and happy year for all of us. Beverly, and how often do you recommend doing them? I recommend meditating every single day, Beverly. I recommend doing this particular meditation for full effect, maybe 2-3 days a week, ideally at nighttime, which is when you will get the most out of it, because that's when you send off the good energies. That is when your subconscious is at work and bringing those things to your life. Let me just quickly, thanks Robin, thanks Barbara, thanks Charles for your tips. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see, what else? I'm so relaxed and visualize my thoughts. Thank you. You're welcome, Corrine. That's so good. My hubby reads my mind all the time too. Well, you're a bunch of mind readers there. LS, that is so good. I'm so glad that you found them empowering. Elisabetta, but how can I really be so healthy and happy? Well, that's a good question, Elisabetta, and ultimately it comes down to actually going out there and taking action. You know, at the end of the day, it's important to radiate those things to the universe or to God, but at the end of the day, we also have to go out there and do things ourselves. So if you want to be healthy, eat healthy, go for daily walks or exercise daily. If you want to be, what else to do? If you want to be happy, then take actions that will make you happy, right? Do things that will make you happy. Meditate, engage in activities that are positive, be around positive people. So those are all things that over time accumulate into bringing more health and happiness into your life. Carla, we have more psychic powers than we realize. It is wonderful. 100%, Carla. No, you're 100% right. We do. It's just a matter of tapping into them. Suzanne, a lot of food for thought. Definitely need to repeat. Definitely, Suzanne, and I will repeat. Don't worry about that. I definitely will. Lois, thank you so much for your tip. Gail, it's a discipline at first. Like everything that seems difficult, but I truly believe it has powerful benefits. Children should be taught meditation from a young age. Your voice is very, very relaxing. Thank you so much for saying that, Gail. And Gail, you are 110% correct. Every kid should be taught that at primary school. You know, I think that if I was a principal at a school, I would make it so that from ages 6 onwards, we would have meditation classes before every start of the day and just bring on this change to kids. And that'll help kids tap into their true potential. But hey, the system isn't going to change anytime soon. And I'm definitely not going to change it. Maybe one day. Thanks, Susan from Palm Springs, California. Thanks, Hillary from Southampton. Thank you so much for your tips. Appreciate it. Do you recommend just using YouTube for manifestation meditation? Yeah, Beverly, you can use whatever you want. I recommend you can use Insight Timer. And I really think after this session, I myself feel empowered to upload a manifestation meditation to Insight Timer. But you can use whatever you want. Bear in mind, not all manifestation meditations will resonate with you. But go out there and find one that does, and then eventually stick to it. And then you can also do it on your own eventually. With manifestation meditations, I like doing them guided. I find they help me a lot more when I'm doing it guided. Okay. Let's see. Susan, problem I have is falling asleep doing it. Any tips to stop this from happening, please, Alex? Look, that's a good question, Susan. There's nothing wrong with falling asleep whilst you're meditating. It's actually the ideal way to fall asleep. So if that happens while you're meditating, even if you're playing it in the background, just know that it's still absorbing into your mind while you're sleeping. So keep doing this, okay? There's nothing, if you really don't want to fall asleep while you're meditating, Susan, my best tip to you is do it sitting upright, because you won't fall asleep. So just sit upright, meditate at nighttime for 15, 20 minutes, and then go to sleep, and you won't fall asleep. So, but I think it's not the end of the world if you fall asleep. Let's see. Charles, beautiful meditation. Even though I came in late, I got so much out of this. Thank you. You're absolutely welcome, Charles, and thank you so much for joining us. It's so nice to see you. I can see so many people who I don't regularly see. So thank you so much to all of you for being here. You can follow my channel up here somewhere so you don't miss out. Poppy is saying, is it okay to adapt that what you're saying to suit my life? For example, I have multiple incurable health conditions, so I'll never be 100% healthy. So is it okay to make make my goal to accept my health conditions and learn to manage it? 100%, Poppy, 100%. That's a great question, by the way. Yes, definitely. So there are incurable health conditions that some of us are faced with. So it's okay to accept that as part of your life, and learning how to also adopt them as just learning how to work with them. But whatever it is that you believe you can cure, go ahead and aim for that. 100%. I'm just saying 100% health because I always try to aim for 100%. But please tailor it so that it suits you best. Thanks for saying that, Poppy. Janet, thank you so much for your tip. Appreciate it. Oh, the chat has frozen, so bear with me. Oh, no. Okay, bear with me. Roz is saying, this stuff really does work. Set up my own business late last year. Came from a really powerful meditation. It has totally changed my life and career. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hold on, the chat has frozen. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think the chat's back now, which is good. Gail, Alex Grace teens with meditation last year. I saw the benefits firsthand. Thanks for saying that, Alice. And the teen meditations were one of my most memorable experiences. Unfortunately, life got a little bit too busy, so I couldn't justify doing it. But I'd love to engage in the long term one day and just focus more on teen meditations. I think there is a lot of value in getting kids to do that. Carla, I like listening to binaural beats. Yes, definitely, Carla. Binaural beats are very, very good. Elisabetta, thank you. Gracias so much for your tip. Appreciate it. I wish I learned meditation years ago. 100%, Barbara. So do I. I wish I learned it when I was 13. Oh, instead I had to learn meditation in my late 20s. I'm 38 now, but I learned to meditate in my mid to late 20s. But, you know, I wish, let's see, Beverly's saying, where can we find more manifestation meditations? YouTube, any recommendations? On Insight Timer, you can find a variety of them, Beverly. I'm not sure if I can, off the top of my head, recommend a specific one, but I can assure you that I will aim, one of my goals for this month is to put up a manifestation meditation for you. In fact, I might even just take this one and use the same context as this one into and upload it to Insight Timer. So thanks for the link, TM. You can follow my Insight Timer clicking on the link. Fatima, obrigado for the tip. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I would love this one on Insight. Yep, no worries, Barbara. It'll happen. Not a problem. Let's see. Jan, that was so great, much needed, and I think it is great to do this one once a month. It's going to be a better year for me. I have to make that happen, and with your help, I'll make. Jan, I love your attitude. I love your attitude. Big hugs back to you. Let's see. Let's see. Not a problem, Natalie. Absolutely, love to you too. Corrine, verse about positivity, and this went well with it. I really needed it. I did fall asleep again. You dropped your iPad. Oh no. Sorry, I should put in the terms and conditions. I'm not going to buy you a new iPad. But seriously, if this manifestation meditation works and you become the prime minister of your country or president of your country, then please remember me, okay? Not that being a prime minister or president is the only way to succeed. Or if you become successful in your own way, then I'd love to hear about it. Frey, thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the link, TM. So you can follow my channel if you want to see more meditations, if you want to join the retreat, the mindfulness retreat that we have coming up, and if you want to see more of Australia, we're heading to Sydney next week. So follow my channel so you don't miss out. There's so much more. TM kindly provided the link in the chat. Susanna's asking, please explain what manifestation meditation means, Alex. I missed it. Thanks. You're not a problem, Susanna. I'm glad that you asked. So manifestation meditation is a meditation. Meditation is when you are actually engaging, focusing, being in the moment. And a manifestation meditation is when we actually visualizing, envisioning, and seeing ourselves achieving what it is that we want to achieve. It could be a personal, professional goal. It can be a relationship goal. It can be a health goal. But we're actually living through that experience like we've achieved it already in the moment. And that's very important. You see, attracting positivity into your life, it's like a radio frequency. You've got to adjust it into the right frequency. So, and you can only do so by being in the present moment. Being in the future is too high. Being in the past is too low. You'll hear white noise in the background. But if you are in the present moment and you're seeing yourself achieve it, then that is the ultimate way to achieve it. And then when you do that psychologically, when you believe you've already been there, you actually, on a subconscious level, you actually take the right, you make the right decisions, you take the right steps, you do the right things because you actually know that you've already you've got the confidence to achieve it. It's very powerful. Alex, yesterday I felt bad and nervous. I listened to your Inside Timer meditation. I slept very well. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for saying that. That brings me so much joy. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Ruth. Ruth is saying, thanks for the positivity today, Alex. Really needed the boost. You're absolutely welcome, Ruth. I'm so glad to have you say that. I really appreciate that. Yep, I've answered that, Susanna. Natasha, thank you so much for your tip as well. So I believe we're almost coming to an end. Thank you, Alex. I suppose it can be 100% of what's realistic. Yes, exactly, Penelope. 100%. Thank you for your tip, Suzanne. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Alex, I have to tell you, you look so shiny and vibrant today. Thank you so much, Fatima. I really appreciate that. It's funny because I only slept 4.5 hours last night. The cat was not feeling too well, so he meowed at 3 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep at 11, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I felt bad for him, so I was just patting him, and we're just chatting. Well, I was chatting to myself, but I was talking to him. And but at the end of the day, it's just a state of mind. So thanks for saying that. You're not expected to pay every time on Inside Timer, Susan, but if you listen to my meditation on Inside Timer and you feel like you really gain something from it, you can leave a minimum of $2 tip. Just like on HeyGo, there's a minimum of $2. But obviously, if you feel like you've achieved more from it, then you can obviously, if you can afford to, you can give more than $2. Poppy, thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stephanie. Well, Stephanie says I have to set these goals and then I've drank 2 bottles of water. I exercise. Stephanie, it sounds like you're off to a great start for 2023. Great work. Keep it up. Keep the positivity up. And we'll talk more about positivity next time. Exactly, Carla. Create your own reality. Exactly. Okay, guys. So a great method is The Power of Intention. Yes, Dr. Wayne Dyer. Fantastic book. Okay. Thank you. My mind was cluttered, Bonnie and Aiden is saying, with so many thoughts. I'm so glad. Sorry, the chat froze. I can't. And this helped clear them out. I'm so glad, Bonnie and Aiden. Thanks, Alex. I understand. I used to call it visualization. Similar thing, Susanna. Visualization, manifestation. When you visualize, you manifest. They go hand in hand. Much of the same. So he's much better now. Thanks for asking, Dominic. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you guys. You guys are truly, you complete me in many ways. So no, you don't complete me. You compliment me. I don't like saying you complete me. It's just something I don't like saying because, you complete you. But you guys compliment me. You enhance me. You bring so much joy to my life. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in more meditations, in more tools, in more everything. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Love you. And I'll see you at the mindfulness retreat. Please don't forget to book HeyGo Mindfulness Retreat. It's going to be amazing. We've got intro to meditation. We're going to have yoga. We're going to have journaling. We're going to have a mandala meditation. I'm going to give you an intentions meditation. It's going to be out of this world. So, it's going to change your year for the better. Okay, guys. Love you. I don't want to leave you, but I have to. I don't want to overstay my visit. So love you guys. take care. And yeah, we'll do a little. I'll show you the garden one more time. The women's garden. Again, as I said to you at the beginning, I've dedicated this meditation to all the women in my life, and to obviously all of the women who are here too. So this is one of my favorite gardens to meditate in Melbourne. If you ever come to Melbourne, you'd like me to show you around, this is one of the gardens that I highly recommend you meditate in. It's just a joy to meditate in. Love you guys. Take care. Well, I just love these flowers. Thank you, Susan, for your tip. Thank you, Marianne. Thanks to all of you for your tips. And I love this shot with the water dripping. I'll speak to you guys later. Much love.